skin, melanin, uptown girl. Best one out of Africa, fine one like a masala. Looking at the mirror, loving that deep chocolate caramel.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lona for those of you that don't know me. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for the returning subscribers and my supporters. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in yet again to another vlog. As some of you guys know, I was supposed to vlog a get to know me type of thing. Unfortunately, because of circumstances that just, that needs to be postponed for some other time, right? So I went on a live yesterday on Instagram. You can check it out on my Instagram. I'll also put down my Instagram link down in my description. Please do go and follow. I do follow back. Do go check it out, the Instagram live. So I was telling everyone who was on the live that I won't be able to do the get to know me. However, I do want to do a story time that I've been wanting to do, but I've been scared to do it. Right. So, without further ado, before we continue, guys, I know it's wine in a champagne glass. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? The contents still remain the same. But anyway, without further ado, before we get right back into the content, please do subscribe. I'll wait for you. Thank you very much. Do give this video a thumbs up and do share with your friends and family. So guys, to get right into the story, I think this was in 2016 or 17, if I'm not mistaken, or even 17 or 18, but they're around between 16 and 18. So myself and my previous YouTube partner, we found out about an agency. I can't remember through who we saw this agency from, but yeah, it seemed legit and everything. So we wanted to go give it a try out, and she was into modeling and everything. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, let me also just give it a try. I mean, I won't lose anything. I know I'm not a model, so I won't lose anything. So fine, we go and we have. Okay, first it was a bit. Okay, so at first it was it seemed a bit dodgy, but then we were like, okay, no, they're holding their auditions at the SABC News studio in Boundary Bay, Camps Bay, something Bay, but it's like the beach is literally opposite the place. Fine, so we go, we have fun. I'll actually put in some pictures and videos to show you guys as well. We go there, fine, and then when we get there, we see like some parents, and we think, okay, cool, nah, this is legit. Parents are even bringing their kids here and whatnot. Okay, fine. So then we audition, and then I don't remember. No, I don't think they told us on the same day that we actually made it, or I think it was the same day, but a little later on, that, okay, no, we made it, blah, 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 blah. Personally, for me, inside my heart, I was like, I'm not a model. Like, weird, land, or like, why am I making it? I mean, I was expecting to not make it. I was just, my main reason for going there was to support a friend. So why am I even getting accepted? But anyway, I got excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I made it, modeling, blah blah blah, agency. And it wasn't only a modeling agency, they were like a talent agency. Actually, let me not say modeling, they were, let me correct myself, they were a talent agency, because there were a couple of guys who performed afterwards who were rappers and whatnot. Fine, and they had some snacks there for us and everything. So obviously there we got to talk to some of the other girls, the other ladies, and we built relationships. Okay, fine. They tell us we made it. Okay, well, then they were like, yeah, we're gonna need to get together. There's a campaign or something, or a shoot or something coming up, and we want to do an induction with you guys. So please come through at such a date, at such a place, blah 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 blah. They make a group for us and everything. We're excited. So then this friend of mine that I was going with, she couldn't make it on the day. I can't remember if it was work. I think it was work related. She couldn't make it. So I took another friend of mine along, right? Then we asked for the location on the day. Guys, I even got a nice dress. Hey, bekumnandi. So then we get the location. Okay, so so someone close to me had told me that, hey bruh, this thing seems dodgy. So it did. So now I was like, no, guy, they legit parents were there. I mean, why would they try to scam us and all those things? Fine. So I dragged this friend along of mine, and we end up, the Uber takes us to an estate. It's at Canal Walk, Century City in Cape Town. Okay, fine. No, siyabe siye singene sizolandwa egate-ini, and then we get taken to this what looks like an apartment but empty, but not an apartment. It was weird, man, situation wapaya. As fika payana, guys, there's a lot of men, right? Like older men with money. Hey, and then I was like, okay, this is weird. And what made me even more uncomfortable at the time was the fact that there was like a lot of kidnappings and all of those things happening. Yeah, but fine, anyway, in this bambe, obviously if I start panicking, then my friend that I brought along is also going to start panicking. Anyway, fine, so I can't panic because my friend, obviously the one that I brought, is going to start panicking as well. So then I finally decided, okay, no, let's have fun. We have a couple of shots and then start dancing, whatnot. So throughout the night, we were both, actually, myself and my friend. My friend was like, hey, Brian, don't let down. You're like, what the hell is happening? So, so throughout the night, there were girls going missing, and then they'd come, and then they'd go, and then they'd come. But when they came back, it seemed like they were off somehow, somewhere. Yeah, well. Then fine, so now I finally gathered up the courage and I asked, no man, guys, why are there so many men here? Why are there so many men, older men, and some of them seem like they're married? Why are they here? So then they're like, no, they are sponsors for the talent, what, for the talent management, what, they're the main sponsors. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Still not feeling 100% comfortable, but anyway, the night goes by, and then it was like, we arrived there around about 8. So I expected that by the time we come, they're going to take us out as well to one of the clubs in Cape Town. What is it called? Club Coco's. Yes, so I was like, I've always heard of Club Coco's. I want to go. It sounds fancy and everything. So we got that 8. So I expected that we would get there and we'd leave. But then sahlala up until 11, 12, which was also a little bit dodgy for me. And then we didn't all go to Club Coco's, actually. I think a couple of girls were left behind. The transport was an issue to get to Coco's, everything. Then we were told, no, the taxis that they booked and whatnot, they can't take us to a Club Coco's in town anymore, because we're in Century City, right, Canal Walk. They can't take us to Club Coco's anymore. So what's going to happen is that 2 or 3 girls are going to enter each car of these men that are with us. So then they assign us to cars. But okay, when now you're going here. So then they separated me and my friend, and I was like, no, I have to go with my friend. I'm not going to leave her behind, or else, yeah. And you know, when you're that difficult girl in the group, you always targeted, right? Fine. It was myself and my friend, and then this other girl that I really dearly, I loved her to pieces because she was very kind-hearted. Like, dude, I'd never been in such a beautiful car ever in my life, ever. It was the first time, and I think it was a Jaguar, actually. Seeing it down, got Club Coco's. Find Sphere, got Club Coco's, and we take pictures in front of that that thing, the backdrop thingy. And then we felt so nice because we didn't have to stand in the line. We just went in, they gave us our tags inside. Fine, that's as many tags as there to be quite confusion, bana. Okay, so where are we gonna sit? So apparently they had booked downstairs for us by that lounge looking like place, but then apparently someone bigger and hotter came, and then our booking was cancelled, so they had to take us elsewhere. So we went upstairs by the DJ booth thingy where the dancers and the Yeah, there, we went there. So throughout the night, myself and a lot of other girls, especially the black girls, we were noticing different treatment, right? The colored girls were getting better treatment than us. So we thought, man, whatever. Fine. The night goes on, we take shots, kumnandi. Then these gents that were supposed to drop us off at Club Coco's suddenly appeared from nowhere and literally filled up the whole entire. I swear there was like, I think there was like about 30 guys, if I'm not over exaggerating. If I'm not over, like literally 20 to 30 guys that were there. All the guys' food is nobody. I told my friend, I'm like, no, I'm actually not comfortable with the situation. I think the best thing is for us to find a way to actually just go home, to Uber home. Then I said, no man, let's just have fun and whatnot and whatnot. I said, okay, cool. But then I stay here for the rest of the night. Right. Then these gents come to our section. Suddenly, gents all over in our section. And as no jive because the minute you start dancing, a guy will be grinding on you and shit like that. So now, altogether, I just stopped dancing. I just stopped doing things. Yeah, man. Throughout the night, Ban City. Hey, Opo ban. Hey, girls go missing throughout the night. And to come by, you know that thing was when you're in a club as girls, and they're not my friends, guys. Now my responsibility is my friends, and we under talent management that parents supposedly know about. So that wasn't my responsibility to make sure Ban is safe. My only responsibility was myself and my friend. But in Ban Jong about okay, Ban hey, situation it ends. So then I finally, wait. This was the first time ever in my life I had ever been offered so much money up front. I don't know how true it was. I don't even want to know how true it was actually. There was a guy came up to me, he's like, I'm going to give you 20K. Let's go home together. I'll deposit it right now. I was like, what? What the actual fuck? Things like this, sorry about my language. What the actual things like this actually happen, like right here in my face? Because I always used to hear stories like that, but I never entirely used to believe them. The same thing happens to my friend, Yabana. And then obviously we're like, oh, it's a lot of money, but then we know what we came here for, and we know what it's not the right thing to do. Fine. The night goes on. When it was about to close, Martin, no, ladies, in a hotel, you guys don't have to go home. We'll take you to the hotel. Don't worry about it. Blah blah blah. Oh, mind you. No, you could be Zikama like it, but I mean, I feel like it's a very. Actually, I'm not even gonna name the name. But anyway, it's a lady. It's a lady. I think she's Congolese or Nigerian. It's a lady that's running this talent management, whatever thing. As a coach, she booked all the girls a hotel for the night. She appreciates the way that we behaved. Blah. Oh, wait. Even before that, because myself and my friend, and I think 2 or 3 other girls, we kept on brushing these guys off, right? Like asinifoni. Then she came to us, then she made small talk, and then she was like, you know what, guys, be nice. These people are sponsors at the end of the day. If we brush them off and they're not happy, then we won't have any funds to continue with the talent management. And I know you girls have a lot of talent, so don't mess up your chances, blah, blah, blah. So, but what do you mean we mustn't be nice? Because we weren't rude in any way. We just, as phony, they're not our types. I had to know, you know what, sometimes it doesn't harm any to flirt a little bit, you know, just keep them happy. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, by the way, they booked us, you girls, a hotel, blah, 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 blah. Fine. See, and then the taxis were there. We didn't have to take a lift with the guys anymore. Then the taxis came. They took us from Club Coco's to this other hotel. It's like 2 streets away from Club Coco's. It's in a corner. I forgot what it's called, right? Sihlale by the reception place, guys, till it like possibly for 2 to 3, no, actually more than 4 hours. sihlale in this reception area. So guys, what's happening? You know, we're getting cold, we're sobering up, what's happening? Why aren't we getting our rooms? I had to know because apparently the people, they didn't actually really book. It's just that they had the cash for it, so now the hotel is fully booked, blah blah blah, but they're gonna take us elsewhere. So twice again, I use the if I'm not sleeping here tonight, of which it looked like a decent hotel, if I'm not sleeping here tonight, then like F off, like, can I please go home? You guys brought us here, you guys ensured us that there will be transport for everything, so myself and my friend included. Hey, cylinder for about another hour. This time I think it's 5 or 6 a.m. Cylinder for about another hour. Mind you, all these gents that were with us there by Club Cocos and by the apartment in Century City, they are waiting outside. One car at a time. That type of thing. Hey, fine. So they get us an Uber, and then the Uber takes us back to Res, right, at UWC. Fine. Kungabi co problem. Dilale ndivuswe messages, like a bunch of messages excelling, and it's from the girls that myself and my friend we got along with throughout the night. Hey, the girls are complaining, the girls are crying, the girls are hysterical, basically. So what had happened was, luckily for us, we did not have to witness that nonsense. Luckily for us. So fine, the girls tell me what had happened the night before. But before I tell you guys that, I had left my handbag there with my valuables, and my friend had also left her bag there, which also had some valuables of hers. So on the phone, mama lo usiphetheyo ke ngoku ne. Ndimchazela abajonga ndicela into zam zine-belongings zam, very important things inside it, imali. Now I had to know they will post the bags. Why? I had to know there was this other colored guy who was an organizer type of thing. There were a lot of girls left their bags over, so it's gonna be admin finding out whose bag is whose, blah 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 blah. Girls is complaining inside the big group. Girls is complaining on the down low about the previous night, because the guys there, they were flat out harassing us. That's exactly what they were doing. They were harassing us. And the fact that that lady, we told her that the gents are harassing us. We didn't use the word harass, but we did tell her we're very uncomfortable with the situation. But no, the sponsors is there to be nice. Fine. So ndibuza ke mna ke, hey ladies, kweseke ntoni izolo ebusuku? Ha, zibalise ke ladies. After that fake ass hotel they took us to, they knew very well they didn't have a booking for. They knew very well they would never get a booking for. They knew very well would not take last minute bookings and all of that shit. They took the girls after we left. Some of us who were like, no, we want to go home, because they probably reckoned, bah, no, these bitches, these ones, they are very difficult. So the girls start telling us exactly what happened. They took them to some dodgy ass hotel, which was like more of which was more of a lodge type of thing. Ne? They took the girls there, they gave them rooms, confiscated the keys of all the bedrooms so the girls wouldn't be able to lock their rooms. And that's what they did. So this other girl that I really trusted, she says no, because she felt safer. Oti, in the middle of the night, two of those men, they came into the room and they were demanding to sleep with them. Uti, they started screaming, they started shouting up until the girls that were next door, they came through, and then the gents left and they were like, no, we're just trying to hang out with them, blah 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 blah, that type of thing. It didn't only happen to those girls, it happened to the girls next to them as well. It happened to the girls next to the ones next to them as well. So all the girls were basically complaining about the same thing. How were these gents allowed into this dodgy ass lodge place with vulnerable girls who are obviously drunk? And why did this lady, who is supposed to be our guardian and our manager and whatever, why did she allow the men to come into the girls' rooms? And why did they confiscate the keys from all the girls? Why did they do that? So Now I just went on full blast on the main group, and I was like, guys, you guys treated us like shit the previous night. You guys didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this. You guys are like parents are trusting you guys with their children, but you guys are not delivering. Instead, you guys are allowing men to harass us, and all in the name of being sponsors, too, blah 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 blah. Like, to message, I got messages on the side, mind you, not answering the one on the main thing. Utia, why am I trying to start trouble for the other girls? Other girls had fun. Why didn't Jena? Blah 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 blah. And Yena, she noticed, nah, I'm a troublemaker the previous night and all of that shit. Do you know, I'm not a troublemaker, but when are you trying to basically sell off girls to other guys? That's exactly what you're trying to do. Because why would you confiscate is ditozabo for a room in a lodge? Why the fuck would you actually do that? Because at the end of the day, I'm the team. Oh, this lighting. Because at the end of the day, you want your girls to be safe, because they will need to do things like music videos and what. So why Nikuta is deeper? And then why are you going to allow? How did those guys know where you guys are going? Why niba notify lebana the girls are going to be there? One blogger, I know that blog what type. Why to start and damn blogger. Ndathunyelwa a message by this colored guy about, why are you trying to start trouble? Kabuthunyiwe ngumama. The irony in the name. But anyway, abuthunyiwe ke ngumama wakhe kana makazongibuza bana ilanga lihamba guys, funeke ndikhawuleze. Why mna ndizoqala trouble yonke loo nto leyo. Ndambloka kwasena. I didn't even answer him ke yena. Ugqiba kwam, he removed me from the group. Xesele sincokola ke ngoku girls, the girls that stayed there for the whole night, and apparently they weren't allowed to go home till like late the following day. They had to go back to the apartment in Century City, and then they were allowed to go home. So guys, but anyway, the story is about to end. Fine, they took the girls all the way back to a Century City, right? And yeah, by Lona hectic, people lost a lot of belongings, people were uncomfortable, some gents actually legit tried to rape some of the girls and all of that shit. So all in all, for the girls that were there that did stay, not me, myself and my friend, or my friend and I, English, whatever it is. So Tina, we were very lucky, because we were just like, nah, we're tired of this bullshit. We're not about to stay for that. And as quite desperate, as a matter of fact, there are many talent agency things. So as we're not going to put ourselves in this situation. Fine. So the girls started complaining, people started exiting the group. Then myself, I approached one of the artists who are under the label. So after approaching the guy, and I'm like, why are you allowing this thing to happen? Now this light. There we go. Why are you allowing this thing to happen to the girls? And then, but he noticed, and he's also not comfortable, blah 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 blah, you're fish paste. All in all, guys, and yazi uqhubeka ntoni ngefoni is spacey, akho nto nje ilungayo kule weekend, guys. Askis. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is, ladies and even gents, but especially ladies, guys, it be the ladies that approach you and basically sell you off. It be the ladies, the very same people who you're supposed to trust. It be them. People the age of your mom that you would trust, people the age of your older cousins, your older sisters. It be them, the ones to fuck you over. Do not trust, guys. Do not trust easily. Do your research if you want to join agencies and things like that, because they know that us young girls, we're desperate, we want to put ourselves out there and all of those things. They know that, so they feed off of our desperation and our drive, not actually desperation, but of our drive to want to succeed in life, So be very careful, guys. Check the people that you get signed to, all of those things. They made us sign some little as tiny as disgusting, stupid ass contract, which didn't even make sense to me. But at that time, I guess I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. So be very careful. Be careful, guys. Be very careful and love yourselves. at all times. Always value yourself and put yourself first, and ask yourself, if my mom were here, if my dad were here, if my guardian were here, would I be doing this? No, I wouldn't. Don't even try it, boo-boo. Don't even try it, love. Guys, thank you so much for watching this vlog. It's been a struggle with space and everything, iPhone, but we have come to an end. We've reached the end, and I went out of my comfort zone today with the lipstick, but it doesn't look so bad. It doesn't look so bad. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to share with your friends and family, guys. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, SMS, MMS, and I love you loads. Bye.
You're the voice inside my head, you're the reason I feel